Hello everyone. So here we have a question where fx is a function defined from set a to b, which is not 1 1. So inverse function is defined from b to a, where f inverse yk is maximum of xi for yk non-negative and minimum of xi for yk negative. Now in 16th question, sin x is the function defined in 0 to 2 pi. So let us draw the graph of sin x in 0 to 2 pi. This is sin x in 0 to 2 pi. Now it is being said that for yk greater than or equal to 0. So yk greater than or equal to 0 means the graph lying above x-axis, which is this portion. We have to consider the maximum of xi's. Maximum of xi's means this is pi by 2. Now if you see, for 0 to pi by 2 means for this graph and for this graph pi by 2 to pi, the output is very same. The range is from 0 to 1. So for example, if I consider, let's suppose 1 by 2. So here I am getting 30 degree. Here I'll be getting 150 degree. For 30 degree as well as 150 degree, the output is same 1 by 2. But the question is asking us to take only the maximum values of xi's. So here I'll not consider 30, I'll consider 150 degree. That means I have to consider this portion of the graph and I have to ignore this portion of the graph. So let me draw it clearly. So in this graph of sin x from 0 to 2 pi, the portion which we are interested in is from pi by 2 to pi, from here to here. So this is the graph of fx for positive values. Similarly, for yk negative, it is being said that minimum of xi's we have to take. So negative graph is this one, which is lying below x-axis. Here we are interested in the minimum of xi's. Again, if you see at 3 pi by 2, this region, this graph and this graph, the output is very same, but for the minimum input we have to take the graph. So minimum input will be considered from this pi to 3 pi by 2. So the graph will extend till this point 3 pi by 2. So this highlighted region is your graph. Let me draw clearly again now. So the sin x graph we are interested in is this one, from pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. This is your fx now. This is your fx. Now in 16th question, they are asking for limit x tending to 0, f inverse x divided by pi. So f inverse means the output and input will be reversed as compared to the function fx. So this is the graph of fx. So here if x is tending to 0, so for my fx, it is the output which is tending to 0. So y values should be tending to 0. So which is this point. Here on the x-axis, y value is 0. The corresponding value is pi. So here the answer is pi divided by pi, which is 1. So 1 is the answer for the 16th question. Similarly, in a very same way, we have to solve for cos x. Again, we have to see in 0 to 2 pi. So let me draw the graph of cos x in 0 to 2 pi. Cos x in 0 to 2 pi. This will be the graph from 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2. Now here also the similar situation we have. So for yk greater than equal to 0 means the graph which is above x-axis, which is this portion and this portion. We will be interested in the maximum of xi's. So now you are very clear that we have to only consider this portion and we should not consider this portion, because the corresponding values of x will be maximum only in the second one. Similarly for yk negative means the graph lying below x-axis. We are interested in the minimum of xi's. So minimum of xi's means we will be only considering the portion of the graph lying between pi by 2 to pi. Now let me draw the graph very clearly here. So the graph will be starting from pi by 2 to pi, and then it will be starting from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Now here we are asked for, in the 17th sum, we are asked for limit x tending to 0, f inverse x plus f inverse minus x whole divided by pi. Now here f inverse x at x tending to 0 means we have to see the y output as 0, and that too positive. So positive 0 will be having here. Positive 0 means we should be on the x-axis and the graph should be tending, I mean we should be approaching that 0 from the positive side of y. So here if you see on this graph, we can approach from the positive side of y. So the output is 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 plus. In the second one, if you see it is minus x, so we should approach 0 from negative side. So negatives from negative side I can approach from here, which is pi by 2, pi by 2 divided by pi. That becomes 2 pi divided by pi, which is 2. So 2 is the answer for the second one. So hope you all have enjoyed. Thank you.